Hey everybody, welcome to today's class. It should be just about a 30-minute class. Should be a good beginner's early morning wake up. So we're not going to do anything super intense or try to get our blood flowing too much. Just nice, slow movements that hopefully you can use in your own time and start your morning off right. So all you're going to need today is your mat, and we'll go ahead and begin either in hero's pose that I was just in, or a nice right foot in front of the left. I always call it crisscross applesauce. And then try to lengthen from the crown of your head all the way down to your sits bones, to your glutes. Just nice, even between both your butt cheeks. Maybe close your eyes this morning. If you're doing this practice in the morning, it's good to do any time that you just need to move around a little bit. And let's bring our focus to our breath, taking big, expansive inhales through the nose, and then exhale through the nose as well. Take a few of these just to arrive at your mat. Creating that calm, gentle rhythm is going to lead us through our practice today. One more big inhale. Open mouth, exhale, sigh. Maybe slowly flutter your eyes open. On an inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, right hand to your left ear. Gently pull down on the left side of your head. Nice left side of your neck stretch. Keeping that back nice and straight. And just take a few breaths into your neck. I know that sounds weird. You should breathe out of your mouth and your nose, but try it, that expansion, that push of the inhale upwards through your chest. Just trying to get into your neck. And take about 3 more breaths here on your own. And just kind of play around with sensation. How does it feel? One more big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale it down your right knee. Switch out your feet, so your left foot is now in front if your right foot is in front, or vice versa, whatever feels good. Come back to some stillness, and then on an inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, gently grab that right ear and slowly bring that left ear down to your left shoulder. And breathe. Just really keeping in mind, you never want to bend to pain or anything like that. Just a nice early morning sensation. Be gentle with yourself in the morning. I always try to wake up as slowly as I can. Try to have some peaceful alarm clocks. I know not everybody can do that, but I like slow alarm clocks. Slow, soft. But some people need very jarring alarm clocks. I'm just not one of those people, thankfully. One more big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. On your next inhale, left arm comes up. And exhale it down. So from here, on your next inhale, sweep both arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Don't really worry about how far down you get right now. If this is as far as you can go in your practice, you're doing great. You're doing exactly what you can do. If you can come down a little bit more this morning, or whatever, maybe you can come down more. And if you're really feeling like part of your practice needs a full forward fold, then your head can come down to your mat, resting your elbows down. And just take a few breaths here. Keep in mind you want to keep your sits bones, your glutes, as flat on the floor as possible. It's really easy whenever you're folding forward to come off of them. So just keep in mind that the focus needs to be on grounding through your root chakra there, and then moving forward with a nice straight back. And take about 5 breaths here. One more big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly inhale. Come back up. Put your other foot back in front. So I'm putting my right back in front. So sit up nice and straight. And then on your next inhale, sweep both arms up over your head. Exhale them down. Stay right here. Take an inhale. Exhale, just move both of your hands over to the right as far as you can. Once again, keep your back nice and straight, grounded through your sits bones, through your butt, and then just slowly folding forward, however far you can, for a nice side stretch on your left side. And take about 5 breaths here. Big, slow, worthwhile breaths to get you started. Feeling good. One more big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, come partially up. Exhale, back over all the way to the left. Walking your hands slowly and folding down for a nice side body stretch on your right. And you don't have to come all the way down like me. Find your practice and stick to it wherever it is. You're a badass just the way you are. And you're here on your mat, making yourself better. Together. That's always nice. 2 more big inhales and exhales. Big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, slowly come back to the center and up. Coming into a tabletop now. So your wrists want to be directly underneath your shoulders here, and your knees want to be directly underneath your hips, and your shoulders want to be as far away from your elbows as you can, so you're kind of poking out your neck a little bit. And we're going to go into some cat-cow next. So making sure your fingers are nice and wide, making sure your tops of your feet are nice and planted. You're going to take an inhale, drop your belly, lift your head. An open mouth exhale as you come back to cat. Arching your back. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, open mouth. Arch your back. 5 more of these at your own breath. So in these, you're really trying to connect the entire movement of the inhale with the entire movement to get to the top. And then on your exhale, equally as long, matching the movement with the breath. 2 more. Last one, biggest breath you've taken all day. Drop your belly, big inhale. And then last exhale, really crunch in, feel it in your core. And then inhale back to a nice even spine. Maybe wiggle a little bit, readjust. I always readjust in my practice, and that's fine. Doesn't matter how much you practice. It's yours, and so you can do whatever you want with it, right? So next thing we're going to do is a little shoulder stretch. So on an inhale, you're going to plant your left hand. Right arm is going to come up. And exhale, feed that right arm underneath your left, coming onto your right ear. Left arm can come up for a nice stretch. And breathe. Equally long inhales and exhales here. Really bringing that focus to your breath. You're not moving as much right now, but try to move your chest and your belly as much as you can with every inhale. That full expanse. And then exhale all of it out. Cinching in at your waist, tightening in your core. Three more breaths here. One more last inhale through your nose. Big exhale through your mouth. If you have your arm out on your next inhale, bring it in. And then push up all the way up, inhaling that right arm all the way up. And exhaling it down to meet your left. Readjust just a little bit. This time, you guessed it, you're going to plant your right hand, big open palm. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, feeding your left arm underneath your right, coming down to your left ear. That right arm can come up. Just getting a nice stretch. Still focusing on those inhales and exhales. Making them the biggest you've done all day. Make them count. Make them feel good. Sometimes just taking a few moments, no matter where you are and what position you're in, just to focus on the breath. Slow everything down. Prepare yourself for the task at hand. If you have a task. Sometimes it's just fun to take big breaths. See what that's all about. 2 more here. On your next inhale, walk that right hand back into underneath your shoulder. Inhale that left arm all the way up. Exhale, plant it on the ground. Walk your hands out just a little bit from underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes and then push up and back to a downward facing dog. So in a down dog, you want to make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Don't worry about how far down your heels come or how close they come to the floor. In fact, if you want to make it a little easier, you can walk them in a little bit. For a little bit more of a challenge, you can walk them back. But wherever you are in your practice, that's great. Just be there. Fingers are nice and wide, middle fingers pointing towards the front of your mat. And then as you push your head down in between your shoulders, trying to get your head as close to the back of your mat as you can. And just breathe here. 3 more breaths. Actively pushing into your hands, trying to find that balance of effort in both hands and feet. Nice balance here. One more big inhale. On an exhale, slowly walk your feet up behind your hands for a forward fold. And if you'd like to grab opposite elbows here, that's fine. Keep a nice bend in your knees here. Don't try to straighten your legs. It's early in the morning, and man, my legs take a minute to wake up in the morning. So try to rest your belly on the tops of your legs. If you'd like to grab opposite elbows and kind of sway back and forth, that's good too. Just bringing some awareness to what part of your body here needs a little care, needs a little love, needs a little stretch. On an inhale, come up halfway. Exhale your hands down to the floor, and then on your next inhale, just slowly, keeping a nice micro bend in your knees, slowly walking those here. I'll stand in front of you like this. Walking your fingers over to the left side of your left foot. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, slowly walking them over to the other side. It's like a millipede walk I'm doing. One more inhale here. And then exhale back over to the other side. Looking to see what kind of sensations come here. Seeing if you can breathe into those sensations. Big inhale. Exhale one more time back over to the right. Feeling good. Big inhale. Exhale to the center, forward fold. Inhale, sweep both arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Coming into tree pose now. There's a few different things you can do here for tree. The first one is where you might want to start, where you just put your right foot. It's a little bouncy. If you fall over, that's fine. I fall over all the time. So your foot wants to be resting right here on the side of your shin. Or if you want a little help, you can move your right foot just a bit. The one thing that you don't want to do is put that force this way along your knees, because your knees don't bend that way, and that will hurt. And you don't want to injure yourself, especially in the morning. You got stuff to do all day. So finding a tree pose here, what do you do with your hands? Well, there's a few options. You can bring them up if you would like. You can bring them out to the side. I like bringing them up. And wherever you are, try to find a point in the distance to focus on and just stare at it lovingly. It cares about you too, so show that you care back. You're doing so good for yourself, waking up and doing this practice. We'll take 3 more breaths here. If you would like even more of a challenge, you can try closing your eyes. And if I do that, you will certainly see me fall over. But it's something neat to try. It is a whole different sensation. So one more big inhale. Exhale. Relax that right foot down. Maybe shake out both your feet. Shake out your arms. Hopefully that felt good. Some stillness. Other side now. So we're going to take our left foot either below your knee or above your knee, keeping in mind that your knees don't bend this way. And using a little help if you need to. Hands can come up. Hands can come to prayer. Find that point in the distance to stare at. And breathe. Shoulders are relaxed, back down your spine, nice straight posture. Your pinkies are rotating inward just a little bit to add another little sensation you may or may not like. 2 more inhales and exhales. Big inhale. Exhale, relax it all down. Shake it out. On your next inhale, sweep both arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, drop both of your knees, coming into a child's pose. Knees are out wide. If you can touch your feet behind you, that's great. And then just slow, can be, don't worry about how far down you can go just yet, but hopefully you can come all the way down to a nice child's pose. But wherever you are in your practice, just resting your forehead down on the mat, maybe rolling back and forth on your forehead to give a nice little massage. It's nice. On an inhale, you might come up a little bit, stretch those hands out a little bit more, feeling it in your shoulders, and then on an exhale, just relaxing everything back down and just being a lump on your mat. A lump with the breath. I feel like that all the time. Just a lump with the breath. 3 more breaths here. Really just trying to let everything melt down onto your mat here. One more big inhale through your nose. And let a sigh out. Exhale. On your next inhale, slowly push forward, or push up. Swing both of your feet out in front. Take your right foot and bring it over to your left hip, trying to stack your right knee on top of your left knee. Left foot is nice and straight out, toes pointing up. If it looks kind of like this, or you can't really get your right knee down flat on top of your left, don't worry about that. Keep practicing, you'll get there. Don't ever try to compare your practice with anyone else's. This is your practice, it's your body, and you have to deal with it the way your body deals with stuff. So, sitting up nice and straight here, nice half cow pose, and take a big inhale, straight spine. Exhale, try to fold over that right knee. If this is as far as you can fold, don't worry. Don't try to push yourself to pain. You're just trying to get a nice sensation on that left leg. Ooh, I've definitely feeling some sensations in the leg this morning. And if you can go all the way down, that's fine. So just find out wherever you are in your practice, keeping your back nice and straight. Three more breaths here. Every inhale, come up just a little bit, shoulders away from your ears. Every exhale, trying to get just a little bit further down. Big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, slowly come back up. Bring that right foot next to the left. Maybe tap them out just a little bit. On your next inhale, that left foot comes all the way to the right side of your right hip, trying to stack your left knee over the right knee. Your right toes are pointing straight up at the ceiling. Sitting up nice and straight for our first couple breaths. One more big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walking your hands forward. Ooh. You might notice that one side is a little more tight than the other. Perfectly normal. Happens all the time. Nice straight spine. On an inhale, come up, nice straight spine away from, shoulders away from your ears, and then on your exhale, folding over. Whatever feels good, wherever it feels good. Take 3 more breaths. One more big inhale. Open mouth exhale. Inhale. Slowly come up. If there's anything else that you would like to do in your practice, now is the time. Maybe even pause the video if you wanted to stay in any of those poses a little bit longer. Otherwise, we're going to take a few minutes in Shavasana here just to collect our thoughts. So laying nice and flat all the way down, palms facing up. Maybe wiggle it out just a little bit. Get nice and comfy. And in this meditation, it's going to be really easy, especially if you're going to have a busy day, to confront a lot of the things that you might have to deal with today. But that's not what our mat is for. Our mat is for confronting our mat. So let all of those other things just slide away as you close your eyes and just allow yourself a few moments of peace and stillness with your breath. Taking those big inhales through the nose and letting out the gentle rhythm of your exhale. Almost like waves crashing on the beach or wind whipping through the roofs of the trees. Whatever. Finding that peace under whatever roof you might find yourself. Focusing on the expansion of your chest here and your belly. And then melting with every exhale. If you find those thoughts popping up, gently greet them and send them along the way. Find that stillness, that focus on your breath. If you find yourself needing just a little bit more time in Shavasana, stay right there. Don't listen to me anymore. Be relaxed. If you're ready to end your practice, maybe start bringing some gentle movements into your body. Wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingertips. That motion spreads to your ankles and wrists, maybe your knees and elbows. On the next inhale, sweep both arms up over your head. Interlock your fingers for a big morning stretch. Rolling over to one side on your arm. Take just a few minutes here to tell yourself something nice. You done good, kid. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You breathe so breathtakingly awesome. Whatever it is, offer yourself some kindness. You should. You deserve it. Then on your next inhale, gently push up to a seat. Coming back into a cross leg here. Take a couple breaths here together. Hopefully feeling good after this class. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the mat today. You're amazing. You did it. Happy morning to you. I hope it helps with the rest of your day. And I hope you keep breathing, keep moving, and keep doing yoga, guys.